excited too, Olaf. This is Arendelle's first Christmas in forever.
The first of many to come.
Happy 26th anniversary to one of my favorite films of 1997. No further ado, let's get this Titanic ship started, shall we, before it wreck. Hello everyone, this is your good old neighbor Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2 fans as well, and I will repeat once again, and yes, I kind of sound like a broken record. Happy 26th anniversary to this masterpiece film. Honestly guys, I was completely shocked earlier that Limberwald shot back, even he's a huge fan of James Cameron, haven't seen this film, and I was like, man, I'm probably living my short back is missing the party, man. Come on, man. Gotta watch this film because this film is amazing. But if you don't want to watch it, I'm not gonna force you to because I'm not the type of person that I like to force people because on the guy forcing someone to watch the film that they are not interested. On the guys. No one. We're gonna forget it. Anyway, tonight, I am doing a redo movie review to one of my favorite films of 1997, next to Hookery, which is none other than Titanic. Came out the year of 1997, which just came out like 26 years ago. Can you not believe it's been 26 years when this film came out? Last year was 25 years, which I did a review of it, so that review didn't age well. Honestly, guys, that review aged like freaking milk. Anyway, and this review is going to be 100 times better than my last review I did back in last year, which I don't want to talk about my video last year. It was a piece of donkey poop. Anyway, enough further ado. Let's talk about this video before this video get wrecked by the ice. Anyway, let's get started. Anyway, guys, before, I haven't seen this film before. No joke, I was the only human being that I haven't seen this film before. After I saw the advertisement for a 3D, and I was like, what is Titanic? This is my very first time thinking about Titanic. And yes, it was way back then. That was way back then in 2012, which is 11 years ago. Back in 11 years ago, I saw the advertisement about Titanic 3D, and I was like, what is Titanic? What is that? And after I worked on my research when I was a kid, and I was like, I don't think this film is interesting because guys, no offense, no offense some of the film, but that was when I was a terrible movie critic, and I have audacity to say that this film did not look interesting. But after I worked on myself, and I was like, I cannot believe I just said that. This film looks interesting because this film is a 3-hour film by James Cameron, and this film is based on true event of what happened to the Titanic ship, where they crashed by the ice, and you see people falling down in the ship. Yeah, it actually happened in the film. It actually happened. Do you always think I'm joking? No, I was not joking. I was not going ha joke. No, I'm serious. Anyway. But guys, and after Mature said that you have to watch this film. It's a masterpiece. The story is really well written. The character is very well written. Please watch it. And yes, I got on HD Today CC because I didn't, I didn't even watch this film on my TV because number one, this film was not on Paramount Plus, and I was like, oh no, and this film was on Paramount Plus, so just, just watch it. Anyway, and second of all, they have one scene when Jack, no people, I'm not talking about Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians, no. Anyway, I'm talking about Jack in Titanic when he's drawing Rose while she's nude. And I was like, I cannot show that on my television because all the guys, no fans, but honestly guys, I do not allowed to show a nude on my TV. Honestly guys, this is the main reason why I fast forward the one scene from The Matrix 2, which apart The Matrix 2 did the same thing, but it was very different than Jack drawing the picture of Rose while she nude. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Honestly guys, even that scene was was not that bad. But honestly, guys, it would be that bad on my television. Which, yeah, I have to watch it on my phone. Honestly, guys, just because this film is rated PG-13, it didn't mean this film is a kids' film. No, it's not. This film is not a kids' film. Just because it's PG-13, it doesn't mean this film is a kids' film. And honestly, guys, even it's PG-13, but I'm gonna say it right now. So, do what your kids watch it. Yeah, do not with your kids to watch this film because kids were bored out of the freaking mind. The same to what Norman off. Yeah, let's not compare this film to Woman All because I kind of sound stupid if I do that. Anyway, after I watched this film last year, and oh boy, it was breathtaking. It was amazing. It was a masterpiece, and I absolutely love it. But honestly, guys, this film is not my number one favorite Oscar-winning film ever because my number one, which is none other than The Lord of the Rings and Return of the King. Return of the King will always be my favorite film of the Oscar-winning in history of cinema. Anyway, this is honestly one of my favorite film of 1997, and this is seriously is one of my my second favorite film by James Cameron. And yes, I think this film is 100 times better than Avatar 2009. Guys, I like Avatar 2009, but I think this film is way better than Avatar 2009, and I think the Avatar sequel is way better than the first film, honestly. And honestly, guys, and this is hands down is one of my all-time favorite romance movie in the history of cinema. The story is very original because honestly, guys, this is a very emotional telling about the story of what happened to the Titanic ship, and honestly, guys, and what happened to Jack and Rose relationship because their relationship is very strong. And the characters, I absolutely love every single character. Like Jack is a very amazing character, and no people. I'm not talking about Jack Balls and the Rise of the Guardians. No people. I'm not stupid. Honestly, God, I'm not talking about that. Anyway, back up was saying. So you guys, and Jack is a very likable character, and you feel so bad that he really wanted to see Rose, but he was so busy in life, so that's why. And honestly, guys, and Rose's father, which is honestly, guys, I think I think it's a prince. I think it's a prince, the villain in the movie. Yeah, I think the prince. Honestly, guys, and even the prince did not let Jack to fall in love with Rose because he did not like it. He got jealous, and honestly, I feel so bad that Jack, because Jack deserved a woman. And speak of the woman, my favorite character in this film, which is none other than the beautiful Rose, played by Kate, the same actress that she was in Avatar: The Way of Water as a queen. Like I said, but Rose is officially one of my favorite female character crush of 1997, behind with Meg from Hercules. No people, I'm not talking about Meg Griffin from Family Guy. Honestly, Guy number one. Family Guy did not came out 1997. It came out 1999. Darn it. And second of all, just because you have two Meg words, it didn't mean they are common. Which compared to them is just unbelievable. All I gotta say is just unbelievable. And the villain, I like the villain. The villain is a very insane villain. And honestly, I'll get to climb back in a minute. But honestly, guys, in the cinematography is absolutely beautiful. And my favorite scene in this film, and yes, I'm probably, honestly, guys, that scene was playing in Love Actually when Liam Neeson and his kid were doing the scene from the Titanic. And yes, I'm probably anyone but you did the same thing. And yes, honestly, guys, it can show that some movies are doing some iconic scene, and I think it's my favorite scene. Honestly, guys, now let's get to my favorite scene in Titanic, which is none than Jack say, "Open your eyes," and you see Rose open her eyes, and she was really surprising, and she kind of, and she was pretending to fly on the ship. I got sad, but that is honestly one of my favorite scene in the history of cinema in 1997. It is seriously is one of my top 10 favorite scene in movie in history. Because honestly, guys, not in the number one. Because my number one favorite scene in the history of cinema, which is not in the end scene of Across the Spider-Verse, which is a shocking scene which is a shocking ending I have seen in my life. And the climax is a very amazing and a very dark and a very sad climax when the Titanic crushed into the ice and broke down the ship, and you see all water people was panicking, I meant to said, and Jack and Rose, and Jack say, I will never let go. Oh my, no. I think Rose said that on the guys. I think Rose say, I will never let go. Oh my goodness, that line is completely broke me, honestly, but in an emotional way, not in a bad way, as Rise of Skywalker. No, I'm not talking about that movie. Honestly, I'm not talking about it. Anyway, and the ending was a very emotion, and I actually cried the ending. And the score, I absolutely love the score. The score is very beautiful. Like the whistle when they do the score, OMG, that honestly, God, that whistle always get into me, and this is the main reason why I like this film. Honestly, this is the main reason why I like film, which is not in the 90s, and the 80s, and the 2000s, because it's a huge part of my childhood, and the 2000s is one part of my times, and so yeah. And the song, I absolutely love the song, and this film have one song, which is not in the end credit song of My Heart on the word again. No. What's that song called? I have that song on my phone. Let me check. There it is. I have it on my phone. Anyway, my favorite end credit song for this film, which is none other than My Heart Will Go On. Man, I love that song. Thank goodness that song won for Best Original Song. That song deserved that winning because that song is very powerful, it's very amazing. And it is the same singer that she sang the song for Deadpool 2. I really hope that she can sing for Deadpool 3. That would be amazing. So overall, guys, Titanic is such a epic, brilliant masterpiece with an original story, likable character, amazing scene. The climax is very dark, and the ending was very sad, and I actually cried the ending. And the opening is very pretty cool, like I said. And in the concept, I love the concept because the concept based on the true event of what happened to the Titanic ship. But if you haven't seen this film, just go watch it. Honestly, guys, even this film is 3 hours. Honestly, guys, I have no problem this film is 3 hours because this is the main reason why. I'm making my the YouTube movie part 3 as a 3 hour film because honestly, guys, I just want my YouTube movie to be like the Lord of the Ring trilogy because I want the YouTube movie to be like the Lord of the Ring of the animation. That would be cool. Anyway, that's honestly, I did the seriously is one of my favorite film of 1997. And this seriously is one of my second favorite Oscar winning film in the history of cinema. And this is out of doubt is one of my second favorite film by the legendary director, which is none other than my bar, James Cameron. And yes, people, before he was trashing on the Avengers Infinity War or Aquaman and Wonder Woman, just because he did that, it didn't mean I have a change of mind. Honestly, guys, oh my goodness, people kind of sound like a cuckoo head at this point. Honestly, guys, it's kind of my mind. Honestly, guys, this is kind of remind me that this is kind of remind me that I heard that Zack Snyder was defending Emma Todd, which, yeah, honestly, guys, that is really disgusting. But honestly, guys, just because he did that, it didn't mean I would change my opinion on Man of Steel, Watchmen, or even his weak film call of the Legend of the Guardians, the Arakahu. Oh my god, that film didn't age well. Anyway, I'm giving Titanic 1997 a 10 out of 10. This is an epic, brilliant masterpiece, and I'm giving this brilliant movie a seal of Nikic awesomeness. Even this film is a very masterpiece, but honestly, guys, we all agree that The Lord of the Ring of Return of the King will always be our favorite film in the Oscar winning in the history of cinema. And Everything Everywhere All at Once is my third spot. So I got that was my redo movie review to one of the longest review I ever did. Honestly, guys, even longer. Just like in the 3 hour film of Titanic, which is another than Titanic. I'm very sorry, I kind of sound like a broken record. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this review, if you want to see more of this Titanic ship, go go to what no, let's not say that. Also guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of this Titanic journey, please, I highly recommend you hit the subscribe button, turn notification, and share the video with your whole family. And very apology that I've been writing my Christmas review, which don't worry, if I have time tomorrow, I will try my best to do a rant on the Santa Claus 3, and I will say the Santa Claus starring Tim Allen that came out in 1995 as the very last Christmas review week ever. And I might do my top 10 best Christmas film since I will get to watch The Holdover, which I might watch that maybe pretty soon, maybe at the end of the Christmas week. Sorry guys, I see you next time, and so long, and good night YouTube.